Oui. Hello, my name is Sebastian, and I'm here from DevFest Toronto to talk to you about Polis. So Polis is a public aviation tool designed to find consensus to interaction. And really a little more in depth on what we're dealing with here on here. But I just want to give you that kind of idea of what we're dealing with. So let's take a look at the next thing before I come here. I do not build Polis. Neither am I affiliated with the organization that did build Polis. Our organization is called Computational Latency. What I am is very interested in what they create. It is off-label open source, anybody can use it, and I want to share it with you today. So before we can kind of look at the software itself, I want to talk to you about the problem. And specifically, the NS problem. And we can't seem to have communication or productive communication online these days. Let me give you an example. So here is a post from Reddit, and we asked some asking a question about, hey, you can know an undeniable truth, or anything is versus IP. And you can see in the first response, top comment on this response is, where's all of them? Right? It's kind of a joke response. To get somewhat big question. So maybe not the best piece of people's times to write this or to do this. We do one that's a little more controversial. So this one refers to United States. We can see here that we have an individual who is talking about the election weighing out some certain useful point, and also debate the contentious issue of January the 6th. Now, a newcomer comes to mommy and says, spin on very bright. Okay. And the original poster was saw as a comment on the newcomer's right. This is a clear example of not having a productive conversation. And things that you do care about, things that you do pay attention to online, are usually things like conspiracy theories. Like, so here's an example in conspiracy theory related to the brick. And you can see here is hashing chronological information on this post. Okay, so we can see. So we have a lot of lists, and we have comments as well as a lot of shares. Okay, question of the obvious. Why CNN like this? And the answer is on in my theory, okay? Because these platforms need to make money. It's our Facebooks, the Reddits, our X's, from the Twitter, they need to make money. And these companies undermine tech companies. They're actually advertising companies. And this is a key distinction to make, because the only way that they make money is that they can show advertisers, hey, people are clicking on their platform, they're commenting, they're liking this site, or they took on our ad ecosystem. And so they're promoting this idea of it. Now, the other one is that they do is they provide stream categories, specifically the brand algorithm. So when you look at your use key, you get all posts are in certain word. And it works determined by the sheet like recommendation, those recommendations, and the ranking that they use is called engagement based, right? Now it turns out when you employ AI to use to optimize for engagement, you get outreach. Because the thing that people click on, the things that people interact with, is the thing that is mad, feelings on set. And so that these companies make money, which then encourage them to take engagement, and then speak very and to create more rate, and we can see this in a vicious cycle. Okay. So large scale effects will be sought early. Like the back inquiry and not having a productive conversation. And so when we look into the area of social media, we don't see many editors. We see my representation that he made. As introduce these tools, these platforms were built by the technique. And it has the ability to choose where to apply artificial intelligence and where to apply its technical skills. It really chooses to build platforms that promote unity over division and best humanity over diversity. So, I'll give you an example of one of these tools. I had one of these monolith states. This is Polis. Okay. So I might not do have an intro onto the interface first before we get to some of the details. And then we'll look at Deliberative together, just try to understand a little bit more about how it is functioning. Okay, so we can see here at the top, we have a very similar thing to the red post. We have a arcade of our post. And in the look here, we have the blur describing our post outputs. Then if we have is our ability to share students, and it add rough strings to this post here. And then we can see like video streaming. And straight right, okay. Upload, here, we'll stream. There are a few key things to point out here that are a little different from most systems that we are used to. And that is that we can't see all for this game's ultimates. You only have a stack, and you can always see one sequence at a time. Now, the other thing to point out is I can't make statements on the sequence. So you don't get this long thread, and you get a thread that goes manual and some other direction and doesn't relate to the original. Wait, honestly, like I mentioned here, the lightning missed to a lot, which is quite accurate. It actually is not a platform, but it's more of a tool. And you have your account only associated with one posted time. So better way to figure this is that a post, a conversation, where the title of the top is the title of the conversation, and then the people, participants, the people posting are participants in the content. Okay, so this is put here similar. This up here is before. Right, so here, we have our distributors or output Dambo. Now let's see how we're going to take the same input from places that's all your tools, voter platforms, and make these sectors. So for you, next slide, that was my view, a general view of what we're going to look at. So all of these participants, what we want to do is lay them all out on screen. And this we're going to plot them all out, and the distance between the artists how similar or dissimilar the curve, the more dissimilar and people we get. And once we have our two-dimensional plot, we're going to create groups around these people, and then we can take our statements and figure out which statements of the groups they read. Wait, so let's actually take a look at it here. So here is some data that we have from our conversation. And the key thing that we want to look at here is the rows from the column. So the rows very good. And then we have the C90s columns here. Right, actually, there was much support in this very secret. Getting in one of the Greeks is fake. This is showing what's happening at the block rate. It's not actually a big. Okay, so let's see what's happening here. So we have Sam. So Sam, you read will say that. Sam has one statement 2. And she read, she just read the statement 4. Maybe one last one here. So for example, Cam, reads C1, is it reads C3, and it's 8, 4. Okay. Wait, so now what we're going to do is we want to, as I said, plot the participants on a two-dimensional graph. We can't actually do that right now. The reason we can't do it is because it's too much data per person, right? Your spot is a A, S, and a Y. Okay? And so what we're going to do is we're going to take all of these comments and squish them in a smart way to create two called GX. And this is where we use our first form of artificial intelligence, our first JAD. And this is called functionality detection. Specifically, we're using physical component analysis. But again, you don't need to know what this means. All you understand are switching all of the columns in this group. Okay, let's do it. There is. Hey, we have switched all it on the side here, switch all those comments into two columns. And so now we have that hex, we have that line for each predecessor. So now we can apply. Okay, so actually, let's take a look here. So here's Sam. Sam is negative 5, so we'll start setting this. We'll roll in negative 5, and then we'll go up here and this thing. Here, so we'll start up the here, so negative 3, so over negative 3, and then 5.8, there it goes. Okay. So now applying everything on the graph. You can see that the distance, right? You can see the distance between Sam here and Bill. What kind of doing is here? One thing here is that the graphs actually have unity, right? In fact, it's really like I actually know what the wrinkles are, right? Because it is this in both bar. So it's up to us to try and get it out. We might see that. Really. The other thing I want to mention is the data values. All of that is a also thing. We're just trying to find this expression rule just on this amounts. Okay. Okay, so our next form of AI is to use, or as an technique, is to use the A clustering. And all that does to make stage groups the data. So you can have your all of your different groups. Is what we want to do, right? The goal was to basically find out the predecessor group and find groups so that we can figure out where we may kind of be. Something after as an anchor here is this plane I'm going to call the opinion space. It's this that gives people's opinions and how they rate each other. Wait, so our model has significance to the actual Polis areas. Like this is a view of the actual software itself. Right. There's where we saw these types of tables along the roofs, and we have some numbers associated. Well, this is data that we ran for Trump. For that, Fertility has a conversation that we saw for Wait, so just a reminder, the goal here was look the habiters. We want to figure out which statements make her answer the top. Right? And the statement that our answer the top elements that if on like each and every group agrees with. I like the majority agree with, but with the groups agrees. So let's do this, take a look. So we have our figures again. We have first chain is statement branch to the top. So we need a dramatic increase in errors and drops. And we can see that these shady group had a clone bar, and the more green bar is, the more people in that group agree. And so we can see it revealed is more pulled up to the red, and the one person I distributed it in group. Right. Left house. Next one is he's going to see the everything has a goal, right? By getting more public. And the other thing about illustrating is I could be half figures at all. We were so used to seeing things as binary, right? As left as right, if one side is dead. That's not the case here. We can really get the three distinct groups, which is not something to think about on a regular basis. Wait, one more example. Purpose diagrams will serve from the purpose diagrams are just build names that are made for entry specifically. not for purchasing by agents. Right? And this is a million piece of information that City Toronto can use. And this is the thing that Eric G. here reads on. Right? Why bother focusing on the distributed theory degree things where you get those things done? Okay, so the point here, what I described, and what I showed, is you have two kinds of ways to apply technology, and specifically barriers. So we can use AI to create these tools of that motivation, or we can choose to build AI and our technical skills, create online spaces that promote the best human. Okay. So, we actually are working on a school. Okay? It's called Anybody Thinks Shit, Beta Diplomat Science Repo. So we are our part is dedicated on the sheet there. Leading every Tuesday at 7 o'clock. So please feel free to come by out. You can serve hot and then your break is afterwards, which we really worked on Polis, and I definitely encourage people to come and to the talk as well as the breaks. Oh, and also we go to a bar afterwards if you want to go out as well. So probably as mentioned, we do a lot of tech stuff, we also use politics. So we have like wander work, to kind of promote the software, more people interested in it. And we also ask them rules for facilitating our meetings as well. So when you go to see the keys, you'll produce it money. And then finally, in the hand, you just kind of want a little bit of tech, and you just want to work on that. This is a week to our GitHub cost rate, so feel free to look at it. And you are free to basic floor class to be able to review your code. I'm not be sure in person. And really a goal here is maybe to get the city's current in shit in using goals to help promote a better offline space, especially when it comes to democracy and safety. So these are the names of the one that we're aiming for. And for everybody here today, I really hopefully all kind of come together when we build the school that we want to see and we want to see creating truth in the world. Okay?